I'm Barbara. Welcome to this week's episode of Craft Corner Kits to Go. I thought it'd be fun this week to make an ornament for your Christmas tree or just to hang on your shelf. And so we're going to work together and make this little Grinch. In your kit, you're going to get a circle of red felt, and you will get some white flesh. You're going to have some pom-poms and a piece of cardboard that has the Grinch face on it. You should have a sticker, some kind of a sticker that has to do with the Grinch, and then some Christmas ribbon and a couple of pipe cleaners, either red or green or maybe both, and some jingle bells and a Santa hat. So you're going to need to supply some white glue, and for this project we're going to start out by taking our red circle and putting it on something where the glue won't bother it. And you want to pipe white glue all around the outside edge of your red circle. And then after you've put the glue down, you're going to put your white fluffy stuff in the glue. Make sure it's lots of glue. And you will have enough to go all the way around your circle. And then you're going to need to set it aside to dry. At the same time you're gluing that, you also want to take your Grinch face and cut it out. And after you cut it out, you need to take your glue, your white glue, and make sure that you have white glue on both of the cheeks, the back of the face. So we're going to white glue a cheek and a cheek, and then white glue the two cheeks together. And put some white glue on your bigger pom-pom. And put it in the middle of those two. So this is what your project's going to look like. You've got two little pom-poms and a big pom-pom on top of this face. Glue all the way around the Santa hat. And put it on top of the pom-pom. So you end up, this is all wet glue right now, but you end up with your Grinch face. And make sure it's all stuck together here, and then set it aside and let it dry. After it's dry, take some more white glue and fold down his hat on top and use the white glue to make that stick. So this has to sit aside and dry, okay? Now, if your mom or dad wants to help you with hot glue, you could use hot glue, but you have to be careful because you can burn your fingers really easily. But you end up with a Grinch face on your pom-poms, and you've got his hat on, and this is glued down, so it's all ready to go. So this is what it'll look like after you've let it dry. Now, the next step is after this is dried, you want to take your hole punch and you want to feed it through here so you're right inside where the white is, and you want to punch a hole, and you want to go about 1.5 inches and punch another this circle, and you have all these little holes. You're going to take your pipe cleaner and start weaving in and out of those holes with your pipe cleaner. And you just come in the back and go out the front, or vice versa. But turns out like I did, where you have one out and one in, you just need to make another hole so that you can bring it back so that both ends are on the same side of the bag, preferably the outside. Okay, so now I have this all drawn up like this, and I'm going to take some tissue. You can take tissue paper or just any scrap paper that you have and kind of wad it up and fill your Santa bag with it. I need more stuffing in here. I don't have enough stuffing to make this fit like I want it. So I'm putting more stuffing in now. And you just have to go until it's a nice big stuffed bag. Then I'm going to pull these pipe cleaners up tight and fasten them together. So I will just take and twist them so that they are together. Now I'm twisting the ends, wrapping them around, say, a pin so that they have a curliness to them. Then I'm going to take another pipe cleaner and I'm going to put, I've got a big bell, and I'm going to put it on one end. And here I got a littler bell, and I'm going to put it on the other end. And you see, after I put it on, I wrap my pipe cleaner. Okay, now, this is going to be the front. So we're going to put this around the bag just as tightly as you can. And try to get it to wrap around itself also. Okay, now the next step, and make a hanger for your Grinch. So I'm going underneath these two pipe cleaners that I've got wrapped around this bag, and then I'm going to twist this, and I'm going to go up here and twist it again for my hanger. So now I've got a bag that's hanging. I want to take that dry Grinch face, and I want to take some glue and squeeze as much glue as I can into the top of this Santa bag. My glue is not cooperating, but I'm trying to get just as much of it as I can in there. So you want to put a whole bunch of white glue right here, and then you want to set your Grinch head on there. And you're going to set that aside and let it dry. Then, after it's dry, you will go ahead and tie a ribbon around Mr. Grinch's neck and put your sticker on Mr. Grinch's bag. And there you have an ornament for your tree or for the shelf. And you got Mr. Grinch. So I hope you have a Merry Christmas and that you enjoy making this. And I'll see you next week on Craft Corner Tips to Go.